learning English, the topic of grammar is talked about a lot. And sometimes students feel like, oh, it's so boring, grammar. But believe me, you will never improve your English if you don't understand how grammar works. So today I would like to talk to you guys a little bit about the simple present. Simple present, simple present. But many students ask me, what is it exactly? When do I use it? You use the simple present when you are talking about habits and routines. If you look at my presentation here, I put repeated actions. Why did I put repeated actions? Because actually habits and routines are actions that you repeat. You repeat. It's something you do every day, every morning, every Sunday. See, it's something that you repeat. So, when do we use the simple present? We use the simple present when we are talking about habits, routines, and repeated actions. We also use the simple present when we are talking about facts, time and schedule, and when we make questions. Let's take a look at habits and routines. What exactly is that? Well, to help you understand it a little bit better, I have created, I call them helping words. So these words will help you to hear. Oh, now I have to use the simple present. So here are some examples. Every day, always, often, sometimes, never. Don't forget your personal pronouns. I, you, we, you guys, they, he, she, it. You must use your personal pronouns. And also, of course, don't forget about your verb. See, here you have a personal pronoun and you have a verb. So, here's an example. I drink orange juice every day. In this case, we use the simple present. I drink orange juice every day. Now, remember something here. Very, very important. When we are talking about the simple present, you must always be careful with he, she, it. Why? Because you must add an S to your verb. I drink, you drink, we drink, we drink, you guys drink, they drink, but he, she, it drinks. Don't forget the S. Many students, they say she drink every day. No, no, no. She drinks. Here's another example. I always drink orange juice. Always. Action, right? Repeated action. Habit, routine, always. And usually when I teach, I do this with my hand because it's like a routine. You know, I always, sometimes, every day, right? Repeated action. So, what about facts? Remember, we use the simple present also when we talk about facts. Now, what is a fact? A fact is something that is 100% true. The grass is green, right? It's the truth. I speak English. It's the truth, right? He speaks Arabic or she speaks Japanese. It's the truth, right? So we use the simple present when we are talking about habits, routines, repeated actions, and we also use the simple present when we're talking about facts. Facts. Here's another example. A dog has 4 legs. It's the truth. So we use the simple present, has. We also use the simple present when we're talking about time and schedules. And you see here, I put a picture of a clock. I put a picture of a clock to remind you that when you talk about time and schedules, you use the simple present. So, for example, the plane leaves at 4 p.m. Now, the plane leaves. You see, I put an S. Why? Because we're talking about a plane. He, no. She, no. It. A plane is a thing, right? It's not a woman, it's not a man, it's it. So, a plane leaves at 4 p.m. See? Schedule, time. By the way, why did we use this preposition at here? Why? Because we're talking about time. When you talk about time, you must use the preposition at. I go to work at 7. I come home at 5. We also use the simple present when we want to create a question in English. Now, it's really interesting because usually when we create a question or make a question in English, we usually use the verb to do or does. Now, you remember that do, for example, I do, you do, we do, they do, but he, she, it does. So, when you talk about the verb to do, he, she, it, you don't add just an S, you add an E and an S. You use the simple present when you want to make a question. So, here are some examples. Do you speak English? If we are talking about he, we say, does he speak English? Remember these 4 points, which I hope will help you to remember when to use the simple present. Habits, routines, and repeated actions. Facts, time and schedule, and when you make questions. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for subscribing. As always, don't give up. Keep going. Don't forget your goal. See you soon.